All right, Coach, if you could give an opening statement.
Yeah, again, another tale of two halves for us. I thought our guys had one of the best responses of the year. You know, after they came out, went on a 7-0 run, and then we were able to come out and really play the rest of the half at a very aggressive level and got stops defensively, walked them to the line a little bit too much. And then I thought the story of the day for us was offensively. When things didn't go our way, we really struggled to go down on the other end and get a score. And when it was most important late in the second half. So, it was a one-possession game there, I think, with about 10 to go. And, the floodgates kind of opened between Flagler and Lewis. We did a bad job finding them in transition. And, when they're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country, you got to make those looks tough for them. We didn't do a good enough job of that in the second half.
You talked about coming back and responding from the run, but one of the things that really kept them in the game, and in particular in the first half, was their free shows. Do you think that in the game that was one of the big storylines?
Sure. They had shot, I don't know, they gotten to the line 13, 15 times, something like that in the first half, and we had gotten there two. I thought we did a pretty good job being aggressive, getting the ball to the paint. But obviously we didn't do a good enough job of guarding them without fouling in the zone that we play. So, our whole deal offensively is to try to get the ball to the paint. And, we just couldn't get to the free throw line enough today, especially, LJ did, but he had 7 of our 12.
You talked about that response. In general, just what do you think was the key to them? What did you say to them to get them going in that right direction? Was it just getting out there and doing what they know they can do?
We try to practice it. Basketball is a very imperfect sport. It's a very imperfect game. It's never going to go, again, perfectly for you, for lack of a better word. So, you got to try to work on when things don't necessarily go your way, and that's, we define response as your ability to focus on the next most important thing, and when it doesn't go your way on offense, that's having to go down to the other end of the floor and try to get a stop or a deflection or a rebound or whatever it is. And I think some of that's youth, but then again, they got 2 freshmen that played very, very well today too. So we'll get better at that as we get older, but try to expedite that process as much as we can.
Speaking of building a program, one of the things that was special about today was there was homecoming, and there were a lot of alumni in attendance supporting your program, particularly in your first year. How nice was it to look up and to see so many former Bulldogs out there to support your team?
Yeah, I saw Kevin and Ahmad and Alex and those guys behind the bench. So obviously I think that makes our guys feel really, really good to have those guys pulling for them. Hopefully our guys realize, one of the reasons those guys are so prideful in Asheville is because they won, and it's not the only reason, but it's a big reason. They're very, very proud of those banners that are hanging up there, and it's a big responsibility on our part to try to protect that. And obviously we can't coach age, but as we get older, that's something that we must realize. It's kind of on us to protect that, what the guys before us have done, and the fans have been great all year long. Again, I say it all the time. We're not entitled to that support, but I tell you, it sure is nice to have it, and especially when you go through a year that we've went through, and they've had to learn names as we go along here, but I know I'm very, very appreciative of it, and our players are more than anyone.